Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. There are some remarks Rigathi Gachagua made today. Remarks that clearly indicates Rigathi Gachagua has been listening to us. In this video, I want us to have a look at those remarks to see what they mean politically. Kazi ya viongozi ni ya kusema maneno yanayohusu watu wao. Tumetoka ile era ya praise and worship, ya kusifu kiongozi na kumdanganya na kumwambia vile watu wamefurahi. Rais William Ruto hataki kusifiwa. Anataka kuambiwa mambo ya ukweli ili atafute suluhisho. Rigathi Gachagua, 15/10/2022. Yes, that's Rigathi today speaking on the mountain. And he's saying Ruto ataki kusifiwa. On that I differ with Rigathi Gachagua. Ruto anataka kusifiwa. But there is a message Rigathi Gachagua is trying to pass. I want us to unearth that message for you to know exactly what is happening here. If you are watching us for the very first time, subscribe, give this video a like. Yes. Some few days ago, during the burial ceremony for Rigathi Gachagua's brother, Nyeri governor insinuated that William Ruto was no longer picking their calls. And Nyeri governor was blaming some people around William Ruto. Some few days again, Ndindi Nyoro made it very clear that himself, Ndindi Nyoro, or even Rigathi Gachagua, cannot see William Ruto without the approval of Farouk Kibet. And then again, just some few days ago, Mukami, Nyeri women representative, also dropped a bombshell on William Ruto by declining a job William Ruto had given her. And she made it very clear that William Ruto promised her a position within Parliamentary Service Commission. And I'm informed that the job was later given to her. She is now a member of Parliamentary Service Commission after she made those complaints. In a nutshell, Rigathi Gachagua is encouraging critics against William Ruto. Rigathi Gachagua wants leaders on the mountain to air their grievances, especially and mostly against William Ruto. And I'm taking that as a continuation of the shadow boxing between William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi Gachagua wants the mountain leaders, members of parliament, senators, not to praise William Ruto. And the main aim of that, Rigathi is laying a good strategy, or rather he's laying ground, where now they'll start attacking William Ruto's government. And that is something I've been saying here. I've always maintained that Rigathi Gachagua should not be seen to be defending William Ruto too much. Rigathi is not the president. William Ruto is the president. And it's almost very certain and very clear that some of the government decisions that are made, Rigathi Gachagua is not even being informed. He is not aware. And I'm saying that because we have seen in so many occasions government institutions contradicting Rigathi Gachagua. We saw Kenya Airways contradicting Rigathi Gachagua. We saw Central Bank contradicting Rigathi Gachagua. And we saw the acting DCI, the one who was acting, also contradicting Rigathi Gachagua. And for these institutions to contradict Rigathi Gachagua, it means they are getting the backing of some powerful people in the executive. Rigathi Gachagua is not aware of that. So it's clear things are happening in this government without Rigathi's knowledge. If Rigathi is seen to be supporting the government too much, it creates a perception that is also part of what is happening. And the fact that William Ruto as the president will suffer, Rigathi too will suffer that fate. And already we have seen William Ruto has transferred Naivasha port to Mombasa. Rigathi has been silent. And that's an issue that is touching on his people, his mountain people. Some few days ago, we also saw some traders in Embu, their businesses being vandalized. And the argument was that they are criminals. Rigathi Gachagua is quiet. His people have been complaining about the high cost of living. Rigathi Gachagua is quiet. And I personally believe that Rigathi's quietness was working against him on the mountain. He was being seen as part of that team that is oppressing them, or rather oppressing the hustlers on the mountain. As much as he is a deputy president, there is a way he can be contradicting the government without being seen to be rebelling against that government. If he feels things are not going the right way, there is a way he can be talking in public to create a perception that is not also happy with what is happening in that government. That's how politics is played. And that's the trick William Ruto pulled on Uhuru Kenyatta. Rigathi should also use the same script William Ruto used on Uhuru Kenyatta if he wants to remain relevant on the mountain. If he keeps quiet, if he continues defending the government every now and then, Rigathi Gachagua is going to be rendered politically irrelevant on the mountain. And William Ruto by 2027 will have rendered Rigathi Gachagua politically weak on the mountain. And William Ruto will pick another candidate. Or rather, another candidate from the mountain. Rigathi should not be keeping quiet. And also those remarks by Rigathi, I'm seeing Rigathi Gachagua is now waking up to the reality that maybe things might not be working on very well in the government. So those remarks, even though they appear to be very innocent remarks, there is some undercurrent building, or rather there is some turmoil building somewhere. And Rigathi is just in one way or the other shadowboxing William Samoei Ruto. And I'm also saying shadowboxing because during that, when he was making those remarks again, Rigathi also praised the chiefs who never agreed to be used by Uhuru Kenyatta's government. And he was telling the chiefs not to agree to be used by the government. The chiefs should do their work. They should not engage in politics. So the question begs, which government is that will not be happy if the chiefs are engaging in politics to advance their interest as government? Any government will be very happy if the chiefs are engaging themselves in politics to advance their interests. Those remarks by Rigathi Gachagua means Rigathi Gachagua knows that the chiefs, maybe in the days to come, might be used against him. So he's just trying to advise them early enough not to engage in politics. Rigathi there is looking at the bigger picture. And that's a very nice politics by Rigathi Gachagua. Above all, those remarks by Rigathi Gachagua shows and proves clearly, well, he has been listening to us. That's exactly what we have been preaching here in the recent days. And let me also repeat it again, that some of us are very useful to William Samoei Ruto than some of these close buddies of his, the likes of Oscar Sudi, Didmas Baraza. They'll never tell the king when the king is naked. Here, we tell William Ruto when he's naked. If it's a government that is interested in delivering to the people, he must and should listen to us. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to have a discussion, a chat, or even to support this channel, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.